recent projections, as we look forward to 2020, show that we're going to have half the current number of community banks. And I guess we'd all expect some consolidation, you know, if you're going through a recession, if you're going through an economic downturn. But many of the problems faced by these institutions are, frankly, induced here in Washington, D.C., because it was Washington that gave them the hundreds of new regulations in Dodd-Frank. It was Washington that decided to enact price controls on interchange fees and limit a critical revenue source for these smaller firms. It was Washington that propped up their too-big-to-fail competitors, thus expanding the competitive advantage that those larger firms hold in the market. And as a result, smaller institutions are spending more time, more money trying to stay afloat. And I recently heard a community banker note that for every 1.2 employees focused on compliance, he's got one focused on banking. Now, this number is only going to grow as the implementation of Dodd-Frank continues. One step in the right direction is the Communities First Act. I'd also mention with Mr. Cheney and Mr. Becker here, it's worth noting H.R. 1418 would help in the effort of shifting the focus from Washington to Main Street. It would free up much-needed capital for small businesses by raising the cap on member business loans for those credit unions that meet that set of criteria.